what are the 3 overall educational priorities that in a perfect world you would accomplish during your time in office?
I believe I should have had dinner. Can I trade places with you? Would you mind repeating that?
Okay. What are the 3 overall educational priorities that in a perfect world you would accomplish during your time in office?
Well, you'd want to have a successful graduation rate for your high school. There's 3 educational priorities to accomplish. With the new student learning objectives and the data-driven focus for results and a higher call to accountability, the onus is shifted to a shift away from instruction actually in feeding the machine for data. So what you want to see is growth, student growth, by setting parameters. But what this does is distract from instructional time, all the paperwork and the data you have to maintain. So some way to streamline that and stop trying to imprint the business model onto schools because it's really inappropriate.
Susan, this is for you. I want to talk about the state report card system and the new system where the district had progress overall as an F. We also had a D in gap closing, although we did have an A for graduation, so that's good. So the last reporting system, or the new report system that just came out, it's in stark contrast to the past report cards that the district has gotten. So do you think this new system more accurately reflects how the district is doing and what's being done to raise the grades?
Okay, I knew this was going to be asked because it's so frustrating. And if you would ask what the most frustrating thing as a school board member, it would be all this testing mumbo jumbo. I mean, it's just a great card. We were, as I said, we went from academic watch to excellent the last 3 years, and we were working on our way to being excellent with the station. Well, at mid-course, the state changes the rules. And it's so frustrating to the teachers and to the students and to the administration because, what is it that they're exactly wanting? The new grade card, yeah, we did have some failures in there, but if you look at our high school scores and you look at the graduation rate, which we've already discussed of being 94%, the high school scores are A's and B's, and so we're getting the job done. At the end of the day, when kids are graduating, they are ready to go out to the workforce and they're ready to go to college. And while, yeah, we still have to pay attention to those scores, and we have a plan in place, and our curriculum director, Trina Barrow, has been working extensively with teachers, and they understand, yes, we have to raise that. Just like we were going to raise from excellent to excellent distinction. That has always been our plan to always better ourselves. But it is frustrating, and but we're going to get done, without a doubt. And yes, it concerns me because we have those weaknesses, but yeah, I guess in the light of it, it's good that we see where those weaknesses are so that we can address them. But it's hard to see, because when we saw that F, it was heartbreaking because we have worked so hard, the teachers have worked so hard. And I also would just like to mention, you talked about school needs to be fun, and I agree. Unfortunately, regardless of what we think, we still have to go by the test, and we still have to address the test. And teachers are making it fun. And I saw on Facebook, Green Elementary, just last week, they all were dressed up, and all with that goal in mind of a better performance. They all had costumes on and were having fun, the kids were engaged. And so, they are having fun while learning. Teachers have been very creative in that, and very proud of them for that. But we're going to get there, and we are there.
This question is for Mr. Leach. How have state-level education policy mandates affected the Logan-Hocking School District, and what can the school board do to adapt to these changes so that the district can continue to improve academically?
Well, no, the changes that come down from the state level are frequent, and I think the key to the school board adapting correctly is for us to communicate with each other, communicate with our administration, our teachers, And this whole project that we're working on, taking this school district from academic emergency and watch to excellent, that was a team effort, a collaboration of 400 employees that come to work every day to influence the young people in this community. The changes all referenced to in the state report card system. You read the article in the paper this week, and I want to assure you that we have outstanding teachers, outstanding students, and great parents in this community and in this school district. And most of us in this room are parents of school children or have been in the past. And can you imagine if 1 year your child got the highest grades that the school offered, the next year they got the highest grades, the next year they got the highest grades, and then they went back the 4th year and their grades were way down. As a parent, I'm going to bet you would have questions on that. What we are doing now with this new state report card system that has come out is we are asking questions. And the interesting statistic to look at, and we have statistics that show the subjects tested in each building and then district-wide. You look at those results, and they show different subject areas where we were very strong. It shows some subject areas where we were above average. And then it shows some subject areas where we were weaker. And I encourage everyone, and we look at these results, we have to use the weaker scores as indicators of things we need to work on, and we need to try to mine from that data the correct information and then create a plan to work on it. I also want to mention the plan that we're working on that particular issue. We're employing more tutors this year in our schools. We have a new reading intervention program, a highly regarded program that we're implementing in the elementary levels. In our elementaries, we're having 2 tutoring sessions after school. One will be in the fall and another one in the spring. We are also doing more pre- and post-testing that our teachers are doing to help evaluate students from the beginning to the end. And we are encouraging our teachers to do more collaboration together to come up with solutions to help address changes that come from the state level. Thank you, Nora.
This question is for Lance. How can the school board reduce expenses without reducing educational programming? That's okay. How can the school board reduce expenses without reducing educational programming?
Well, unfortunately, my inexperience is getting me on this one, but this is something that, being new to the whole process, that I need to be able to get into, to understand how everything works exactly. I'm sorry, I guess at this point I don't have enough information myself to be able to answer that completely. It's something that I need to be able to sit down and look into and become part of so that I can understand all the ins and the outs of